Hi everyone warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How's it going? I hope you're all having a great day. My name is Naila Anjani Aulia and I am a student at the English Education Study Program from class A24. Today, I'm actually really excited to walk you through some teaching listening materials I've put together for junior high schoolers, specifically for 8th graders. I know, listening can sometimes be the part of English class that students dread the most, right? It can be intimidating. So, my goal today is to show you how we can take a simple audio clip and turn it into a really meaningful and interactive lesson. Let's dive right in. So, where is this coming from? I'm using the English for Nusantara textbook for grade 8. We are looking at chapter 3, which is titled Love Our World. I personally love this chapter. We're in Unit 1. Look around you. The reason I choose this is that the time is so relevant. It's all about, but instead of talking about big, complicated global issues, it starts with the small things we do at home. Before we get into the what, let's talk about the why. What are my learning objectives here? First off, I want students to be able to catch the main idea. They don't need to be human translators. I just want them to hear the audio and go, okay, I get it. They're talking about saving water. Secondly, I want them to sharpen their ears for specific details. Things like who is talking, what's the problem, what's the solution, and lastly, it's about character building. By the end of this, I want them to not only improve their English, but also walk away thinking, hey, maybe I should turn off the faucet when I'm brushing the teeth. It's about making language learning functional and impactful. Alright, let's talk about the audio itself. I've selected audio 3.3, which you can find on pages 142 until 145, 143 on the book. It's a quick dialogue between two characters we know and love, Pipit and Galang. Why this specific clip? Well, for one, it's short. Let's be real. Junior high students have a limited attention span for listening tasks. If it's too long, they tune out. This one is punchy and clear. The topic is washing hands and saving water. If you want to check out the audio yourself, I've got the YouTube link right here.
Hi Pipit, why are you washing your hands?
Hi Galang, because viruses are everywhere. We need to wash our hands often.
Well, I know that, but why do you do it like that?
Like what? I'm rubbing my hands with soap for 60 seconds.
Yeah, but you're leaving the faucet running. It wastes the water.
Oh yes, I forgot about it. From now on, I will turn the faucet off when I rub my hands. Thank you for reminding me, Galang.
You are very welcome, Pipit.
It's a great example of how a 1 minute conversation can carry a really important message. So, what's actually happening in this conversation? It starts with Pipit. She's being very responsible, washing her hands because, as she says, Virus are everywhere. She's even following the 60 seconds for real scrubbing with soap. But then, Galang points something out that Pipit totally missed. She left the faucet running the whole time. Galang reminds her that leaving the water running just was it. I love Pipit's reaction. She doesn't get defensive. She just says, "Oh, I forgot," and promises to do better next time. When I teach like this, I like to pause and ask the students, "Have you ever done that?" Or, "Why do you think Pipit forgot?" This turns the listening task into a real life discussion. We can also look at the grammar, like how Pipit says, "I will turn the faucet off" to make a promise. It's a perfect, natural way to see will in action. Now, how will you check if they actually got it? We use quizzes. I'm a big fan of gamifying the classroom. I've set up a quiz called Love a Word Listening Challenge. You challenge. You can find it at this link. I've designed 10 questions. Some are true or false, and some are multiple choice. For example, I'll ask something like, "How long does Pipit rub her hands?" Using quizzes changes the energy in the room. Instead of students feeling like they're being tested, they feel like they are competing a game. It lowers their anxiety, which is actually scientifically proven to help with language acquisition. So, I will show you my top 10 questions in the quizzes what I've been made. And in a real classroom setting, I usually play the audio twice. The first time is get to the fight of the conversation. The second time is when they really focus and maybe jot down some notes before hitting the quizzes app. The grading is super straightforward. 10 points for questions, 100 points total. But honestly, this score is just a number. What I'm really looking for is that aha moment when they realized they understood a native level conversation. So, if you want to see what my points criteria, I will show you in here. So, to wrap things up, this lesson is simple, it's short, but it's meaningful. It hits the listening skill, it hits the grammar, and it hits the heart by teaching environmental responsibility. I think that as teachers, if we can make English feel this real and this easy, our students are going to love coming to our class. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.